What would happen if humans could photosynthesize? Imagine stepping outside, soaking up the sun, and transforming sunlight into energy just like plants do. Sounds like the ultimate life hack, right? No more grocery shopping, no more cooking, and say goodbye to hangry moods. But before you ditch your snacks and dream of becoming a solar-powered superhero, let's break this down. Trust me, photosynthesis isn't as glamorous as it sounds. First off, photosynthesis is an incredibly complex process. Plants, algae, and some bacteria use sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide to create glucose, which is a type of sugar, and oxygen. It's a brilliant system for plants, but for humans, not so much. Even if your body was equipped with chloroplasts, the specialized structures in plant cells responsible for photosynthesis, you'd still have a major problem: efficiency. Even the best plants only convert about 3 to 6% of the sunlight they absorb into energy, and humans would likely do even worse. Let's say you decided to go all in and stand in direct sunlight for a full day, sans clothing, to maximize your solar power potential. How much energy could you generate? The answer: about 240 calories. That's roughly the same as 2.5 Snickers bars. For context, the average human needs about 2,000 to 2,500 calories per day to function. Unless you plan to nap all day and move as little as possible, your solar diet wouldn't even get you through breakfast. So, no, photosynthesis wouldn't mean giving up food. Your body would still need regular meals to keep going. Now, let's talk aesthetics. If you hoped photosynthesis would turn you into a glowing green superhero, well, you're only half right. The parts of your body exposed to sunlight, your face, arms, maybe your legs, might develop a green tint from the chlorophyll necessary for photosynthesis. But the rest of your body? Pale as ever, unless you were fully exposed to sunlight all the time. You'd end up looking more like a patchy plant-human hybrid than a member of the Hulk's family. And don't even think about superhuman strength. Unlike the Hulk, photosynthesizing humans wouldn't gain extra power. In fact, with such a limited calorie supply, you might feel weaker, not stronger. Lack of proper food could leave you constantly tired, irritable, and yes, very hangry. Let's face it, nobody wants to be both green and grumpy. There's also the practicality of living as a photosynthesizing human. To generate those measly 240 calories, you'd need to spend hours every day in direct sunlight. That might sound fine in sunny weather, but what about winter or rainy days? And what about people who live in areas with limited sunlight for parts of the year? You'd essentially be chained to the sun, unable to thrive without it. In the end, photosynthesis is great for plants, but humans have evolved to thrive on a much more flexible and delicious system. With our ability to eat a wide variety of foods, we can live almost anywhere on Earth, from sun-drenched deserts to icy tundras. Sure, photosynthesis sounds cool in theory, but when you consider the downsides, it's clear that things are just fine the way they are. So go ahead, enjoy that snack. Leave the sunlight snacking to the plants.